Good afternoon to all of you. As we are aware, we have assembled here for the Golden Jubilee Foundation Award of Mysore University. We commence the program with an invocation sung by students of Fine Arts College, Mysore University.
शृङ्गपुराधीश्वरी शारदे शृङ्गपुराधीश्वरी शारदे शुभमङ्गले सर्वाभीष्टप्रदे शृङ्गपुराधीश्वरी शारदे शुभमङ्गले सर्वाभीष्टप्रदे शारदे शारदे शङ्कर सन्नुते श्रीपद्मचरणे सकलकला विशारदे वरदे शङ्कर सन्नुते श्रीपद्मचरणे सकलकला विशारदे वरदे सलहिम्मताये सामगानप्रिये शृङ्गपुराधीश्वरी शारदे शुभमङ्गले सर्वाभीष्टप्रदे शृङ्गपुराधीश्वरी शारदे शारदे करुणेम्म श्रुति गतिಗಳ ಮಾತೆ ಕಮನೀಯ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರ ಸುಪೂಜಿತೆ ಕರುಣಿಸೆಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರುತಿ ಗತಿಗಳ ಮಾತೆ ಕಮನೀಯ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರ ಸುಪೂಜಿತೆ ಕಾವ್ಯಗಾನ ಕಲಾಸ್ವರೂಪಿಣಿ ಕಾವ್ಯಗಾನ ಕಲಾಸ್ವರೂಪಿಣಿ ಕಾಮಿತದಾಯಿನಿ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಜನನಿ ಶೃಂಗಪುರಾಧೀಶ್ವರಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಶುಭಮಂಗಳೆ ಸರ್ವಾಭೀಷ್ಟಪ್ರದೆ ಶೃಂಗಪುರಾಧೀಶ್ವರಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಶಾರದೆ ಶಾರದೆ
Thank you, girls. I now request the Registrar, Shri N.D. Tiwari, to welcome the chief guest and invitees and also apprise us about the Golden Jubilee Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. As you know, we all have gathered here to felicitate the distinguished researchers who have made significant contribution in their old field and help in enhancing the prestige of this great university. University of Mysore, on the completion of 50 years of its journey in the field of education, research, instituted a unique endowment award called as Golden Jubilee Foundation Award. It is, as per the motto of the university, Nahi Gyanen Sadrisham. The purpose is already told. It is to encourage the academia for their involvement in teaching, research and extension activities in the areas of Kannada language and other Indian languages, including English. Second, fine arts / performing arts. Third, humanities and social sciences. Fourth, science and technologies. These are the areas in which university is presently engaged to. The university advertises these awards and the applications are invited. The applications along with all the contents are sent to subject experts committees, and the subject expert committee scrutinize and assess the work done by the professors academia. Based on their recommendation, the syndicate of the university select the awardee. Somehow, since 5 years these awards were not conferred to any person. In the year 2004, we advertised these awards and received application. The committee of experts formed for science, humanities, literature chose the 5 persons who are going to get the award today. The award consists of a check of rupees 20,000 and a citation. Since the award was conferred to the recipients after a gap of long time, we wanted to present these awards in a befitting manner, though the decisions of the awardee were taken long back. When I discussed this with our Honorable Vice Chancellor about the person whom we can request to present this award, we realized that Padma Vibhushan, Dr. Madhavan Nair, Chairman ISRO, is the best suited person for this occasion, and he has been nice enough to be here today amongst us to present this award. Dr. G. Madhavan Nair does not need any introduction. As you all are aware, he is the chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization and secretary to Government of India Department of Space. Earlier, as the director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, he led the development of India's geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle GS-5, capable of launching 2000 kg satellite into geotransit orbit. Dr. Madhavan Nair has many laurels to his credit, like Padma Vibhushan in 1998, Om Prakash Vasin Award, Swadeshi Shastra Puraskar Award, FIE Foundation Award. I am not going to list all that. In recognition of his contribution in research and applicability in the areas of space science, our university is conferring him Doctor of Science degree today. You all might be knowing. His full biodata will be read by Honorable Vice Chancellor at that occasion. Friend, on behalf of University of Mysore and all of you, I consider it my privilege to welcome you, sir. I welcome. And I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to present a talk. It is my pleasure to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor J. Sasindra Prasad, who has been instrumental in initiating many innovative endeavors in the university. In the morning, perhaps many of you have participated, where Governor launched 8 programs, 4 new programs and 4 completed programs. As you have perhaps observed, several initiatives have been launched by the university in the last couple of years. He is an enthusiastic leader of the university. On behalf of my colleagues and friends, I welcome him to preside over this. I welcome all the awardees who are going to receive the award. First, Vidwan V. NANJUNDASWAMY. Second, Dr. Vijay Sheshadri. Third, Dr. Eman Jauraiya. He is busy somewhere else, so he could not make it. Professor K.S. Rangappa, Professor Meva Singh. I welcome the honorable faculty members, students, citizens of Mysore, syndicate and academic council members to this occasion. I welcome our media friends who has been always appreciative of our programs in the university. Thank you all.
Much, sir, for welcoming the chief guest and the other dignitaries and the invitees. On behalf of the university, I request Professor R's Director PME Board to extend a warm welcome to the Registrar, Shri N.D. Tiwari. We now come to the most important part of the function, that is the honoring of awardees. I request Dr. Srilata RN of Fine Arts College to read the citation of Shri Vidwan Nanjundaswamy of Mysore, and later on I request the awardee to kindly come on the dais and be seated. Dr. Srilata.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ನಂಜುಂಡಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗಿಯಿಂದಲೂ ಬಲ್ಲೆ. ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಬಹಳ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಿದೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಕಲಾಶ್ರೀ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ವಿ ನಂಜುಂಡಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರು ಗಾನಕಲಾಭೂಷಣ ಸಂಗೀತ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ರತ್ನ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಚಲುವರಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರ ಸೋದರಳಿಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಶಿಷ್ಯ. ವೀಣಾವಾದನದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀವಿದ್ಯೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ 48ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಂಗೀತ ರೂಪಕಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಯೋಜಿಸಿ ನಿರೂಪಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಗುರುಗುಹನಮನ, ಗೀರ್ವಾಣ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ, ಈಸಬೇಕು ಇದ್ದು ಜಯಿಸಬೇಕು ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ. ಇದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇವರು ಯೋಗಪಟುಗಳೂ ಆಗಿ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆಯೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀವಿದ್ಯಾ ತತ್ವವನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಲಲಿತಾ ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮ, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಲಹರಿ, ಶಿವಾನಂದ ಲಹರಿ, ಕನಕಧಾರಾ ಸ್ತೋತ್ರ ಮುಂತಾದ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳಿಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸಂಗೀತ ರಾಗಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಲ್ಲದೆ ಅವುಗಳ ಅಂತರಾರ್ಥಗಳನ್ನು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸಂಗೀತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಯು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಕಲಾಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ನಾಟ್ಯಾಂಜಲಿ 93 ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ, ಸಂಗೀತ ವಿದ್ಯಾವಾರಿಧಿ, ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಲಾ ಪೋಷಕ, ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಲಾ ತಪಸ್ವಿ, ಸಂಗೀತ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಕಲಾಭೂಷಣ ಹಾಗೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಗಾಯನ ಸಮಾಜವು ತನ್ನ ಶತಮಾನೋತ್ಸವ ವರ್ಷದ 35ನೇ ವಿದ್ವತ್ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಷದ ಕಲಾವಿದ ಎಂದು ಗೌರವಿಸಿದೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ದೇಶದ ಹಲವಾರು ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಇವರನ್ನು ಸನ್ಮಾನಿಸಿವೆ. ಸಂಗೀತ ನೃತ್ಯ ರಸಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು, ಆಕಾಶವಾಣಿ ಚಿಂತನ, ಭಾಷಣಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ದೂರದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಸೌರಭ ಇವುಗಳು ಜನಮನ್ನಣೆಯನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸಿವೆ. ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಗಾನಭಾರತಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಸಂಗೀತ ಮಾಸಪತ್ರಿಕೆ ಟಿಲ್ಲಾನ ಎಂಬ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಹೆಸರಿಸಿ ಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಸಂಪಾದಕರು ಆಗಿದ್ದರು. 63 ವಸಂತಗಳನ್ನು ದಾಟಿರುವ ನಂಜುಂಡಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರು BCom CAIIB ಪದವೀಧರರು, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾವ್ಯದವರೆಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಸಂಗ ಮಾಡಿರುವರು. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ 32 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ನಿವೃತ್ತರಾಗಿ ಸಂಗೀತ ಮತ್ತು ಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸಕ್ರಿಯವಾಗಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರ ಪತ್ನಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ HS ಉಮಾದೇವಿಯವರು ನಂಜುಂಡಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ ಜೋಡಿ. ಅನೇಕ ಪದವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿರುವ ಆಕೆ JSS ಮಹಿಳಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಗ್ರಂಥಪಾಲಕಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂದು ಮೈಸೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಸುವರ್ಣ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವದ ಅಂಗವಾಗಿ ಕಲಾ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ವಿ ನಂಜುಂಡಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರ ಈಸಬೇಕು ಇದ್ದು ಜಯಿಸಬೇಕು ಎಂಬ ಕೃತಿಗೆ ಪ್ರದಾನಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you, Dr. Srilata. That's Vidwan B. Nanjundaswamy, who is being conferred T. Chaudhaya Memorial Award. I request Dr. Hariharan B. of English Department PG Center, Mandya, to read the citation of Dr. Vijay Sheshadri.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to read the citation of Dr. Vijay Sheshadri, very dear friend. Dr. Vijay Sheshadri was born in Mysore on 5th October 1965. He completed his BSc degree with a first class in JSS College, Mysore, and then went on to do his postgraduate diploma as well as his master's in English literature from 1987 to 1990 at Manasingudri, Mysore, securing second rank. He completed his doctoral degree in English at Mysore University in December 1999. His doctoral thesis was on the notion of the marginal women in the fiction of Margaret Lawrence from Canada and Shashi Deshpande from India. Since 1990, he has worked as a lecturer in English at various undergraduate colleges in Mysore city and has served for 3 years at Sahyadri Arts College, Kuvempu University as well. At present, he teaches English literature at the Division of English, Sir M. Vishwesharaya Postgraduate Center, University of Mysore, Mandya. Academic achievements apart, he was an excellent tennis player during his prime and has represented the University of Mysore twice and captained the team in 1988-89. He has also taken part in national ranking tournaments in the past. He visited Canada during June-July 2005 on a Shastri Indo-Canadian Faculty Enrichment Program Fellowship 2005-2006. He has to his credit about 32 national and international conference presentations. He has published 2 books, of which one is a comparative study and the other is a translation. He has also to his credit about 15 articles and 9 book reviews in literary journals of repute. In recognition of his contribution to scholarship in the academia, the University of Mysore is pleased to confer the Golden Jubilee Foundation Award to Dr. Vijay Sheshadri.
Thank you, Dr. Hariharan. That's Dr. Vijay Sheshadri being conferred Sri Krishna Rajendra Odier Award. I request Professor Hanur Krishnamurthy to read the citation of Dr. M.N. Javraya, although he will not be attending the function.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯರಿಗೆ, ನನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹೋದರ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಮಾನಾ ಜವರಯ್ಯ ಅವರ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವದ ಪರಿಚಯ ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಇತಿಹಾಸದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯ ಮೈಸೂರು ನಗರದವರೇ ಆದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾನಾ ಜವರಯ್ಯ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು 1946ರಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದೀಗ ಮಾನಾ ಜವರಯ್ಯ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಯಸ್ಸು 60 ಎಂದರೆ ಯಾರೂ ನಂಬಲಾಗದ ಸಂಗತಿ. ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲೇ ಘನತೆವೆತ್ತ ಮೈಸೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ BA ಮತ್ತು MA ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಅನೇಕ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆಯೇ ಸಾಧಿಸಿ, ಅದೇ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ D.Litt ಮತ್ತು DSc ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸಿದರು. ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಾನೂನು ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿರುವ ಮಾನಾ ಜವರಯ್ಯ ಸದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೈಸೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಹೃದಯ ಭಾಗವೆನಿಸುವ ಕುವೆಂಪು ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಧ್ಯಾಪನ ವೃತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 30 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಅನುಭವವಿದೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ದೀರ್ಘಕಾಲ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನೆರವೇರಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ತಮ್ಮ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯ ದೀರ್ಘ ಪ್ರಯಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿದ 5 ಜನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು PhD ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಂಶೋಧನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸೃಜನಶೀಲ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನಾಜ ಎಂದೇ ಗುರುತಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವ ಜವರಯ್ಯನವರು ಮೈಸೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಸಿಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ನ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಮೈಸೂರು ದಲಿತ ಸಂಘದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಸಕ್ರಿಯ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯ ಮಾನಾಜ ಅವರ ಸೃಜನಶೀಲ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಸಂಬಂಧದ ಬರವಣಿಗೆ ಎಂದೂ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾವ್ಯ, ನಾಟಕ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಸಂಬಂಧದ ಬರವಣಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಕಾವ್ಯ ನಾಟಕವನ್ನು ಕುರಿತಾಗಿ ಬರೆದಿರುವ ಕೃತಿಗಳು ಕೇಳು ಜಗಮಾದಿಗ ಹೊಲೆಯ, ಅತ್ತೆ ಸೊಸೆ ಆತ್ಮಕಥೆ, ಗುಲಾಮಿ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಅವ್ವ ನಾನು, ವಿದ್ರೋಹ, ಜಲ, ಮಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸೂರಪ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ದಲಿತ ವರ್ಗದ ಶರಣರು, ಪರಂಪರೆ ಹಾಗೂ ದಲಿತ ಬಂಡಾಯ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ, ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯ, ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ವಿಚಾರ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಈ ಮುಂತಾದವು ಸಂಶೋಧನೆಯ ಕೃತಿಗಳು. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಮಾನಜ ಅವರ ಪರಿಣಿತಿ ಇದ್ದು ಆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅವರು ರಚಿಸಿರುವ ಕೃತಿಗಳು ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಹಿಂದೂ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ, ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ವಿ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮುಂತಾದವು. ಇವುಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಸಮಗ್ರ ಚಿಂತನೆಯ ಸಂಪುಟಗಳ ಭಾಷಾಂತರವೂ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಬಹುದೀರ್ಘ ಕಾಲದ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನೆಗಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಬಹುಮಾನ, ವಿಶ್ವಮಾನವ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ, ಕಾವ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನಾಟಕ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಯ ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ, ಭುಸನೂರ ಮಠ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಸಂದಾಯವಾಗಿವೆ. ನಿಷ್ಠುರವಾದಿ, ಹೋರಾಟಗಾರ, ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಚಿಂತಕರೆನಿಸುವ ಮಾನಜ ಅವರ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ರಚನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನೆಗಾಗಿ ಘನತೆವೆತ್ತ ಮೈಸೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ 2006 ಜನವರಿ 16ರಂದು ಸುವರ್ಣ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಬಹುಮಾನವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಾ ಮಾನಜ ಅವರ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳು ಮುಂದುವರೆಯಲೆಂದು ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳೊಡನೆ ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತದೆ.
Thank you, Professor. I now request Dr. S. Shashikant of Chemistry Department to read the citation of Professor K.S. Rangappa, who is being conferred Shri C.V. Raman Award.
Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great pleasure to read the brief biodata of Professor K.S. Rangappa and the citation. Rangappa was born on May 26, 1955 in Kanchigornakoppal, K.R. Nagar Taluk. Dr. Rangappa did his MSc in chemistry in 1978, PhD in 1982, and DSc in 1998 from University of Mysore. He did his postdoctoral studies at University of Saskatchewan, Canada from 1983 to 85, at Miami University, USA from 1990 to 92, and DAD Fellow, Germany in 1995, and visiting professor at Kyoto University, Japan under a prestigious JSPS fellowship in 1999 to 2000. He is a member of various academic bodies like the National Academy of Sciences, India, the member of editorial board for Acta Scientia Indica and other Indian journals. He has also been invited as guest editor for the journal Current Topics in Medicinal Chemistry, Batham Science Publishers Limited, USA, for the year 2005-2006 on the topic phospholipase inhibition. Dr. Rangappa has published 175 research papers in reputed journals, and about 70 papers have been presented at various conferences and seminars. He has guided 19 research students for a PhD program, and many students are working under him for PhD. He is the principal investigator for many research projects from DST, AICTE, UGC, DBT, and also the coordinator for DST FIST, UGC SAP. The research grants that he has pursued amounts to nearly rupees 2 crores. His main area of research interest is in physical organic chemistry, bioorganic chemistry, and medicinal chemistry. Dr. Rangappa has received many awards, namely Professor R.C. Shah Memorial Award in 1999, Dr. M.A.M. Ramasamy Award in 1999, and Professor H. Sankegowda Award in 2001. He visited many countries like Korea, Poland, Singapore on academic assignments. In 2005, he has been nominated as the Fellow of Royal Society of Chemistry, UK. He has a number of collaborators in research activities in India as well as abroad. In recognition of his contribution to scholarship in academia, the University of Mysore is pleased to confer the Golden Jubilee Foundation Award to Professor K.S. Rangappa.
Thank you, Dr. Shashikant. I now invite Professor G.K. Kiran Kumar to kindly read the citation of Professor Meva Singh, who is being conferred Sir C.V. Raman Award.
Distinguished dignitaries on the dais and ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to read the citation of Professor Meva Singh, who has been my colleague for past more than 25 years at the University of Mysore. Professor Meva Singh has carried out several research projects, has published in acclaimed research journals in India and abroad, and has trained generations of Indian and foreign students in the field of animal ecology and behavior. Animal behavior, with its focus on understanding the ecological and evolutionary context of behavioral strategies, has traditionally remained separate from the applied concerns of conservation biology, with their focus on developing conservation and management plans, especially for endangered species. However, these two important branches of animal science are not only complementary but also interdependent, as exemplified by Meva Singh's ongoing research programs. Professor Meva Singh has been working on the interface between animal behavior and conservation biology in India for the past 3 decades and has won international recognition for Indian primatology through his research. In addition to several other species of mammals, his work includes the endangered lion-tailed macaque of the Western Ghats and the little-known solitary and nocturnal slender loris. His research embodies a unique welding together of behavioral, social, ecological, demographic, and landscape studies on wild populations, especially of non-human primates, with a pragmatic appraisal of the multi-dimensional problems of designing and implementing successful conservation strategies that safeguard the well-being of both humans and wildlife. Meva Singh brings to this endeavor a perspective that is not only broadly interdisciplinary, ranging from psychology to evolutionary ecology, but also draws together pure and applied biology in a manner that is rare to find, though often discussed. Using insights from his research studies, Meva Singh has developed a practicable general model for species management in which input parameters from behavioral, ecological, life history, and habitat data on a particular population can be used to assess cost-benefit ratios of different management strategies such as relocation, habitat interference, animal management, status quo, or hands-up approach. In recognition of his contribution to scholarship in the academia with an applied orientation, the University of Mysore is pleased to confer the Golden Jubilee Foundation Award to Professor Meva Singh. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Kiran Kumar. That's Professor Meva Singh. I now request the chief guest, Sri Madhavan Nair, to do the honors. auditorium. I extend hearty congratulations to the recipients of the award. May I request Vidwan Nanjundaswamy to express a few words?
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಇಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಭಾಷಣದ ಅಗತ್ಯವಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಹರ್ಷ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸೋದಲ್ಲದೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸೋದೊಂದೇ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ನಾನು ಈ 40 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ BCom ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಪಡೆದ ನನ್ನ ಈ ಮೈಸೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ನಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಆಭಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇಸ್ರೋ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಿ ಮಾಧವನ್ ನಾಯರ್ ಅವರು ಈ ದಿನ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಬಹುಮಾನವನ್ನು, ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಟೀಜಿಯಸ್ ಬಹುಮಾನವನ್ನು ಪ್ರದಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಿ ಮಾಧವನ್ ನಾಯರ್. ಮತ್ತು ಈ ದಿವಸ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯ ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಆದಂಥ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಜೆ ಶಶಿಧರ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಮಾರಂಭ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಪತ್ನಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎಚ್.ಎಸ್. ಉಮಾದೇವಿ ಈ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉತ್ಕರ್ಷಗೂ 32 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಬಹುಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣರು. ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ನನ್ನ ಗುರುಗಳಾದಂಥ ಸೋದರ ಮಾವ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಎಂ ಚಲುವರಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು, ಬಂಧುಗಳು. ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದಿರುವ ಪುಸ್ತಕಕ್ಕೆ 10 ಹಲವು ವಿಧಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಹಸ್ತ ನೀಡಿದ ನನ್ನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹಿರಿಯ ಮಿತ್ರರಾದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಭುಶಂಕರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು. ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ದಿನ ದಿವ್ಯ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯ ವಹಿಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಆ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಈಸಬೇಕು ಜಯಿಸಬೇಕು ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ದಿನ ದಿವ್ಯ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯ ವಹಿಸಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಿದಂಥ ಪರಮಪೂಜ್ಯ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಜೆ.ಎಸ್.ಎಸ್. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆ ವಹಿಸಿದಂಥ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ CDN ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಆಭಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಪ್ರಕಾಶಿಸಿದ ಅಕ್ಷತ ಪ್ರಕಾಶನ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನನ್ನ ಸಂಗೀತ ರೂಪಕಗಳನ್ನು ದೇಶಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹಲವಾರು ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಿಸಿವೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪಟ್ಟಿಯೇ ಇದೆ. ಅವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲು ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಿಸಿದಂಥ ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ ಸಂಗೀತ ಚಾರಿಟಬಲ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಗಾನಭಾರತಿ, JSS ಸಂಗೀತ ಸಭಾ, ಶ್ರೀ ಲಲಿತಕಲಾ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಮುಂತಾದವುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಈ ರೂಪಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಧರ್ಮಿಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಸರಾಂತ ಕಲಾವಿದರು, ಇಂದು ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಓದಿದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀಲತಾ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಹಲವಾರು ರೂಪಕಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಪ್ರಚಾರ, ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಚಿತ್ರ, ವಿಮರ್ಶೆ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳಾದಂಥ ಆಕಾಶವಾಣಿ, ದೂರದರ್ಶನ, ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಮ್ಯಾಗಝೈನ್ ಇವುಗಳೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮಿಗಿಲಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತೆಯೇ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಗೀತ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ರೂಪಕಗಳನ್ನು ಆಲಿಸಿ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಿದಂಥ ಸುಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಶ್ರೋತೃ ಬಾಂಧವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಚಿರಋಣಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ ಅವಾರ್ಡನ್ನು ನಾನು ಈಗ ಹೆಸರಿಸಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹರ್ಷದಿಂದ ವಿನಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿ ವಿರಮಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Shri Nanjundaswamy. I now request the chief guest of this function, Shri Dr. G. Madhavan Nair, to kindly address the gathering.
Professor Shashidhara Prasad, Shri N.D. Tiwari, Vidwan Nanjundaswamy, Dr. Vijay Sheshadri, Professor Rangappa, Professor Meva Singh, distinguished guests and friends. It's a proud privilege for me to be here this noon. In fact, this function is very unique. The Golden Jubilee Foundation Award of the University of Mysore is being given to 5 eminent personalities in various walks of life. In fact, to be in front of them, to be in the company of them, that itself is a great joy. They radiate the confidence and the power which they have acquired through their own efforts in the field, and the type of contributions what they made are remarkable. In their own way, they have excelled, and it is very appropriate on the part of the university to have selected them for this award, and my heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you. I am also indebted to the University of Mysore because as Mr. N.D. Tiwari has mentioned earlier, I had the fortune to be selected for the honorary DSc from here, this university. Of course, I was trying to go back in the history. This university has got a very good beginning in 1916. It's almost 90 years old. And the type of activities, the variety of subjects, what you handle, and the type of professional excellence, what is being acquired, is really appreciable. And I could understand from Professor Sridhara Prasad that how the children are enthused to take up a career in science and technology, and that itself is a human job. And I must congratulate the university for carrying out such an excellent activity in the field of whether it is in the humanities or in the science, and then establishing its own brand name in the country. As all of you know, the country, like India, it is endowed with a large natural resource, whether it is in terms of the minerals, the soil, the water resource, the forestry, and so on. Also, at the same time, we have the largest human population, not the largest, second largest human population today. But the advantage what we are going to have is, out of these people who are with us, most of them fall into the young category. And in another 5 years, we will emerge as the topmost the country as far as the youth population is concerned. As you know, they are going to be the strength, and we have to capitalize on the strength. If we want to really bring them to a productive level, to face the challenges of this open market society which is existing today, the knowledge becomes very, very important. The knowledge in various forms. Of course, we have been blessed with the historic knowledge or the native wisdom which exists in the villages and among the communities. But that has to be systematically cataloged and channelized to equip the younger generation to take up the challenges of the professional fields. There, the training of the youth become very important. The responsibility lies with the teachers and the parents. They have to make sure the children are guided to take up the appropriate courses, whether it is in the school or in the college, and equip them to face the new challenges which is in front of them. Trying to appreciate what has happened in the past, trying to understand the challenges and the opportunities around them, and daring to plunge into innovative techniques and technologies that only can make us to the forefront. In fact, our country has demonstrated this in many areas. If you take first of all, the green revolution which has been brought in, Professor Swaminathan, how he has triggered this whole process, and how the country has become self-sufficient in the food materials. And then we have the programs in atomic energy or the space, and in some areas of the defense research, we have made our impact. If you look at the people who were behind this, they were all homegrown products. That shows that the strength of our education system, the university system is quite adequate, and they can be, the young generation can be tuned to take up these challenges. In fact, for the future, how we acquire the knowledge, how we apply this knowledge to innovate and provide cost-effective solution to meet the societal needs and the national needs, that is going to be the need of the hour. And I'm sure the universities like yours can play a significant role in shaping up the youth for the future. Of course, there are pressures from various quarters because of the open economy. I will virtually say there is a distortion in the wage structure which is happening for various reasons, but that should not deter us. In fact, the challenge in the job in hand, whatever be the job one takes up, whether it is as low as maintaining a building or as high as doing cutting-edge research in the subatomic particles or looking at the universe, there is a challenge associated with the job, and people should be made to appreciate the challenge, and that will motivate them to put in their best performance. Such motivational tactics, along with the passing on the past knowledge and appropriate training, will lead us forward. Of course, on this occasion, I don't want to stretch with a lengthy speech. Only I can say we have a bright future in front of us. We have a very major role to play. And all of us join together, bringing in this energetic approach, can make this nation great and take into the forefront of developed nations in the next 10 years or so. Let that be our dream, and let us try to work towards achieving the dream a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words of wisdom. I now request our Vice Chancellor, Professor J. Shashidhar Prasad, to kindly give his presidential remarks.
Dr. G. Madhavan Nair, Chairman ISRO, N.D. Tiwari, Registrar, my good friend, my dear colleagues, distinguished invitees and awardees. I am very happy that Dr. Nair could make it possible to be here with us to give the awards. I think the awards were declared rather almost a couple of months back, but we were not able to arrange the function because we wanted to have the right person. Because earlier the award was carrying a very small amount. Then later we increased it to a fairly good amount, and we wanted to have a really a good selection. So therefore we just were wondering as to whom we should invite. And then I just remember a statement here: life gives answer in 3 ways. It says yes and gives you something, and it says no and gives something better. It says wait, but gives you the best. So that we have the best person here today to deliver to give the awards here. I think probably you know that Dr. Madhavan Nair is one of the proud and eminent sons of this country, who has made us proud because of the achievements of ISRO. And the two organizations, ISRO and Atomic Energy Commission, which has really made us to be so proud even when we go outside the country. I think we must be aware about the GSLV, which is launching all the vehicles, heavier and heavier vehicles. And of late, I was just reading through some article where we are already in a position to have air-breathing engines for our GSLV. I think only few countries, maybe India and the USA, can boast of it. And the person behind this is Dr. Madhavan Nair. So therefore, I think that is the reason probably we waited, and we have a very right person here, which also increases the prestige of the award. So therefore, that is one thing that I'm very happy today. Another thing is, ISRO and we have some interaction even earlier. In the physics department, we had a project on middle atmosphere physics. The project was funded for nearly 2 decades. And later, we have been doing some work to ISRO also in X-ray crystallography. And I And as I was discussing with Dr. Nair about our fire integrated program and the interest shown by the government and so on. And also of late we have started giving some, apart from the research awards, the university has decided to award projects on its own money, that is not depending on any agency. We have earmarked some money further from this year to give minor projects of 1 lakh for science teachers before they could apply for a major project either in DST or UGC, and also for 50,000 rupees for humanities and social sciences. I think we have already asked for the applications to decide about awarding the projects. Since Dr. Nair is here, so Mysore University is in the front line, particularly in science, and we are in probably in the 7th place now in the country in science research with a high impact factor per paper. I think that we expect, the university expects some support from ISRO. Probably we can do better. So maybe recently we had a delegation from IAC, wherein they are trying to put up a campus here, a joint campus, second campus, University of Mysore. So also ICTP, Trieste is also planning to have their Asian campus in University of Mysore. If our own institution, ISRO, which has made a big name, can associate in some way with the University of Mysore, I'm sure that our colleagues will be really able to contribute something and do well. So I request Dr. Nair to think of some possibilities wherein we can have such an interaction. With these remarks, I congratulate all my friends who have received this award today, and Dr. Madhav Nair. And once again, I thank Dr. Nair for sparing some time to be with us here, which has really made us very happy. I thank you, one and all.
Request Professor Shri Jayadev Rajas to propose the vote of thanks.
Dignitaries on the dais, awardees, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks. First, let me congratulate all the awardees who have made us proud. Well, as our Honorable Vice Chancellor said, we had to wait for a long period, but it is worth it. So, for this great occasion, for this historic day, we have with us Madhav Nair, Padma Bhushan Nair, who could spare some time to be with us. Sir, I remember when you started your career in 1966, when at that time this Golden Jubilee Award was also instituted. Probably you didn't realize that you would be here to felicitate our awardees. And I'm sure, as you said, your presence would augur well for us, for the university, and I'm sure you will take all our younger generation of researchers, scientists to the stratosphere of academia. Sir, we are indeed grateful to you for being with us this morning and felicitating our researchers. On behalf of the university, I request Dr. Asna to present a memento to Shri Nair ji. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who presided over this function, he has been a source of inspiration for all of us. Sir, in the last 2 years, you have revived many things, you have initiated many things. We are really proud of your leadership, the initiative that you have taken. You have tried to bring back and revive the glory of this Mysore University. We are certainly proud of your leadership and your achievements in the last 2 years. We look forward to many more initiatives from your side. Well, it has become a sort of a like Mysore model all over the country, particularly about this integrated program. We were extremely happy when the national agencies and in Delhi people talk about Mysore model. And all that was possible largely because of the initiative that you took. So we are grateful to you. And on behalf of all of you, I would like to express my deep sincere thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Shishir Prasad. Shri N.D. Tiwari ji, who is with us this afternoon, he has been instrumental in translating many of the programs of the university In the last couple of years, he has associated with the university. He has been instrumental in translating several programs, and he has sort of identified himself, if I may use a word, sort of as one of the academics with many of us. So he doesn't identify himself as an administrator. We are grateful to you, Mr. Tiwari ji, for reviving many of these programs and translating many of our university policies into, translating them into real implementable programs. We are grateful to you. Well, this function wouldn't have been possible but for the awardees who are with us. We are grateful to you. Not only you have made us proud, I am sure in the coming years your contribution would be immense. And not only I congratulate, but we anticipate, we look forward to much more accomplishment in the future, in the days to come. We are grateful to all four of you who are with us this afternoon. I am thankful to all of you who are gathered here, especially students, faculty, members of the syndicate, and officers of the university. My special thanks to media who have been always with us in highlighting many of our activities. I thank all of you once again. Thank you.